Hi, this is Marc Morrell from ToonBarn, and we're here live at New York Comic Con 2013. And I'm here with Matt Senreich and Breckin Meyer from Robot Chicken. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
Hi.
We're looking at our DVD. Or our Blu-ray, I should say.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just examining, making sure it looks right.
Yeah. Now, one thing I did, I had an interview with Zeb Wells, your director, okay? And he told me that you're the one responsible for making sure all that goody stuff, that extra stuff, goes on the DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah, I'm slightly obsessive about it, which is probably a bad thing. I don't have time to be obsessive about it, but I am for some reason.
All right, one of our favorites is chicken nuggets.
Oh, nice. That's interesting. That's a divide. Some people like and some people hate that.
Well, here's my question: is it going to replace commentaries in the future?
I don't think so, because people get really frustrated with pushing the button to have to hear what people are saying, and that's been the biggest complaint. Like even into this DVD, we're debating taking it off there, only because people are just they'd rather just listen to it and not have to deal with the actual interaction of the DVD and just be able to sit back and relax and watch it. Okay. But I like it. I'm with you.
Right.
So that's why it's still stayed. But I'll have that fight every year.
So do you think there's any other innovations you might have as additional stuff to put onto the same episodes, so that people can get that extra stuff?
We always come up with silly things. I mean, again, I don't know for season 7 yet. I mean, we just started shooting it, but once we start moving down the pike, I'm sure I'll think of some other fun things we can do.
Okay, and Breckin, I know you're big about Boba Fett and everything.
I do love my Boba.
Love the Fett.
Yeah.
But would you ever do another character that you might have a voice off with Seth, say?
A voice off with Seth? What do you mean?
Like to fight to try to get?
Right. Like.
Oh, is it a battle about who gets to do the voice of him?
Yes.
A lot. I mean, there's certain guys we do where it's like, hey, you do that, you do that, you do that. And then there's certain ones where if I write it or if I hear it pitched, I will try to pee on it right away and lay claim to it. I will try to lay claim to it right off the bat. Boba Fett, Bane, Jesus, Superman, Lohan, they're all things I've just, from the second the voice was mentioned, I claimed it.
So do you really think peeing on it is going to stop Seth from trying to grab it?
Hasn't stopped him yet, but, you know.
All right. So for season 7 now, you're going to have a whole bunch of more guest voice stars. Who can we count on for this season?
Saying a lot of Game of Thrones this season we brought on. Maisie Williams was on recently. Sean Bean was on.
George R. Martin.
George R. Martin.
Can you get Lena Headey?
We have not officially gone out, but that doesn't mean that it's not the case. But yeah, it's maybe we just haven't done it yet.
She'd do it.
Sure.
Why not?
Why not?
All right. Last question then. What do you guys collect?
Toys?
Specific kinds of toys? Or?
I collect a lot of stuff. I mean, I have an old school Star Wars collection that I've been more going back to recently. But yeah, I mean, it's really just anything I think is cool. Anything I think I would really like. I don't buy stuff just for the sake of buying stuff anymore, which I used to do all the time. Like the Marvel Legends, when they came out, I buy everything just because. Now I don't do that as much.
The only thing I've ever collected was Mad magazines. That was it. Yeah, that was it. And then I some happened where I was able to buy Mad Magazine #1, and that was kind of, I was like, all right, I'm done. That was it.
Did you like Spy vs. Spy?
I love Spy vs. Spy. Yeah, big fan. So I always dug Mad Magazine, and now I've got a couple of Boba Fetts that people send me, which is very lovely. So.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us on ToonBarn at New York Comic Con.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, brother.